Welcome back to On the Ground. My name is Shane. As you can probably see by the title of the video, we got a couple unboxings here. Let me get my computer on a little bit. This might be a long video, a little bit. Got a few things to cover. Put scripture up here today. Good thing about this King James Bible online is give me just a moment here. Every day it has a new scripture posted. It says, "Now the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, that you may abound in hope through the power of the Holy Ghost." Romans 15 and 13. If you haven't repented and believed in the gospel, repent and believe in the gospel. So anyways, got a couple unboxings, so I'm just waking up. It's morning for me, and I made a video yesterday on the Browning Recon Force Elite HP5. It's got kind of a long name. Why sometimes I kind of forget parts in the title of the name of the camera in some of my videos, I noticed. Anyways, I got it right here, and if you haven't watched any of my previous videos on this camera or any of the footage, if you check out my channel, you can watch those videos. It's a pretty good camera. I made a video going over it, and I use this camera, which I'm going to talk about here in a little bit. We're going to cover a few things, so hope you watch to the end, because I'm going to cover quite a few things that may be kind of useful for you. Anyway, so I made a video on this. The camera didn't turn out so well, but anyways, so let's get to it, since that's the title of the video. So, Amazon box, more cardboard, but I already cut that. Almost opened it, but I thought I'd just unbox. Another box. So, anyways, do another unboxing. This chair I'm sitting in kind of sinks down a little bit. Alright. This box seems like it might have been dropped a little bit. And it don't have a bag. on it like the other one did. I don't know that it's been tampered with. Doesn't appear to be. That does happen in shipping sometimes. From the time this is manufactured and goes through the packaging process and shipping and all that, to the time it gets to you, you know, it's a lot that goes on. I worked at a factory and I've dealt with shipping and receiving. I used to be an over-the-road truck driver, so there's a lot to it from the time that they first start making this at the factory with raw materials to the time it shows up at your door or in your hand from the store. Yeah. Anyways, I got this one from Amazon, and I was gonna just order this, but it wouldn't be here for a lot longer. So when I ordered this one, the same price, come with an extra lockable strap, and it would show up easier. You know, actually, now I think about it a little bit, this may have bumped that in the packaging, but when I ordered the Browning Recon Force Elite HP5, if you watch that video, it had a package all over it, and this one was just like in that sleeve. But I don't know, let me put this here. That's the box. I got 2 boxes now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that cardboard. But here's the box. If you want to look at it, you know, you can pause the video. Of course, a lot of the information on here is probably basically what this camera offers and its specs that you can read online, you know. But you know, I do unboxings, you know, because some people like it, but so this is the Browning Elite. Now it says HP5 Spec Ops Full HD Video, new Radiant 5 night illumination technology, 5 high power LEDs, invisible infrared illumination. Okay, so I believe this camera, other than the packaging looks different, is kind of the same camera. It looks basically identical except for, and I'll wait till I unbox it and show you more clearly. Right here, it's got like 5 LEDs. Infrared, I guess, because this highlights red. I guess it's infrared. I'm not 100% sure how that works or what it's called. You know, I haven't researched it, can't obtain that information. But anyways, sure. The camera, you can see, it's basically the same thing. You know, I need them more, but the thing is, when you pass in front of this camera, you know, like I said, these lights light up red, and this one, I'm gonna show you more clearly, you can't see that. So that's why it's called Spec Ops. It's kind of more secretive. But anyways, shorts is riding up a little bit. Back on the chair. Not very good. Let's open this real fast. Man, I'm gonna have to turn the heat down. This is warm in here. kind of hard to get that thermostat just right sometimes. I think that's actually metal. It's just got like a little rubber thing on it. It comes with keys. Hopefully the lock's pretty good, but I mean, you could cut that nylon strap, but then again, you know, not everyone always wants to go through the trouble. I'd recommend a cable. Less likely people have something to break the cable unless they return with cable, what do you call them things? I'm gonna be right back. I gotta turn this heat down. It's too warm. Anyways, I'm back. Was set on 80. I must have accidentally set it a little too high. This is an old thermostat switch. I got this fan on. I hope you can hear me over it. But anyways, let me get back to the unboxing. So, yeah, if you order that package deal from Amazon, which wherever you order it, probably get to you much quicker. You get this additional strap for the same price. But like I said, it was damaged a little bit here, and it didn't come in the full bag. I hope it hasn't been tampered with. I don't think it's not a refurbished one. Actually, let me pull it up real fast here on I was watching that movie, The Longest Ride. Kind of a love story. But Brownie. Oh, I did look at some solar panels, but I haven't found any yet for alright. Yeah, so here's just the regular camera. You see it a lot bigger here. But, it's pretty much the same thing, but if you notice, it's got this black here, and on this one, let's see if I can just go ahead and pull this strap out. It's a little frustrating. See, it don't have that black cover over it, so it's basically the same camera, I think. Probably the same setup, but it just has this black over it to kind of shield those red lights. And of course, I'm going to do a field test, and we'll see if it affects the image quality at all. You know, so, and they're the same price, $189.99. And if you have a Prime membership with Amazon, you have a pretty good deal. Let me see real fast. Spec. See, here's the one. I didn't even show you what I need to show you. This one says between the 14th and 16th delivery time. Sorry, I'm trying to get to a point here about the whole camera unboxing. Some people see, I guess it's the same time, but it changes. You get package deals. Might be worth it, I don't know. I wanted to select my own SD card and batteries. But you know, these ones come with of course you have to buy two of them. $419, $400. They're like the same thing. Anyways, let me check what I ordered here just to make sure. Ordered details. Let me see if it says new, so it's not open box or anything like that. So I don't know. So I guess it was damaged a little bit in shipping. It just a little bit of the outside. It's not a real big deal. Also, 108. It's 1080p full HD with audio. If you watch the video from the Recon Force Elite HP5, it's got a barometric pressure on the image strip. Invisible night vision IR illumination 100 feet. Let me see something again, because I don't have the box with me on hand. Well, actually, this one seems to be. So this one has. This one only reaches out to 100 feet at nighttime, whereas the one without the cover over this reaches 130 feet. So the specs may be a little different. That may be why they have two variations. This one may perform differently than this one. We'll have to see, do a comparison. I guess maybe, I don't know yet, but you might want to have to weigh the options, whether you want it to be less noticeable with the impact on image quality, or if you don't mind the little red lights that come on a little bit on the LEDs, and maybe get better range and better image quality. But we'll see. Maybe set up in the same place and see if we can get some similar footage. Nobody bothered it before. I might turn it in a different direction to avoid getting the trains. Of course, the train is a big object, big movement, but I'll look over this. It's probably the same, but I'm gonna have to go back over. I made a video kind of explaining a lot of this, step by step, and showing you how to control it on the camera and what my settings were, some of my footage. But there's that. So it comes in. Typical stuff, really. But this is going to be an overview and a little bit of comparison visually, maybe a little bit of specs compared to the Recon Force HP5 Elite. I do believe these are pretty good cameras. Overall, based on some of the other reviews, again, which contributed to why I chose these. I looked at Stealth Cam and Moultrie. In the previous video I talked about, I believe I owned Muddy. May have been Moultrie. I don't remember. I believe I bought those cameras at Walmart back then. I think they were a lot bigger than these. And I don't know that those recorded video. They may have just recorded pictures. It's probably like 480p back then. Yeah, I haven't had trail cameras in some time. But it's the same thing. You got your 2-inch screen. It's pretty nice. A layout. You have like a little directional pad. You got an eject. That's where you put the SD card. And well, actually, you have the eject for the batteries. Has a little mount here. You put it on a little whatever you call it. And it has a 12 volt auxiliary power. It's DC current. That's for the solar panels. I did a little searching on reviews and on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but Amazon about you know, for these trail cameras. Trail camera solar. Maybe you have previous experience with them if you're watching this video, maybe not. This one has 709 reviews on Amazon with 4.4 stars, and it's $60. It's a kit, apparently. You can see that one. It's called Wing Home Solar. Rechargeable lithium battery, so I guess it comes with a battery. Waterproof. Comes with a mount. I guess you mount to a tree. It looks comparable, that mount, to the back of the trail camera. Comes with a strap. So, look at this one. I don't know if it's any good. Here's a video, so. I did find some camo straps. I don't know how well they would be on the tree to kind of help conceal it better, because that's one thing. This green strap on a tree, it kind of sticks out, so it might catch somebody's eye. So, and it's not a bad strap. So if trying to make it camouflage ain't a big issue, this will do just fine, I think. You know, I don't know how long it'll hold up every time, but it's nylon. It'll probably be just fine, to be honest. Then there's, it says X Tracker, but on YouTube, it looks like the same thing. It's probably made in China. It looks about like this. This one has, I don't think it has any reviews. I can't remember what the name of the one is, but it looks basically the same as this. There's several here. There's one from Tacticam, $70, 4.6, 103 dollars, whatever, or 103 reviews, $70. Sorry. Stealthcam makes one, almost 500. 500 reviews, about $56. It's on sale now. It's at $69.99. And there's several others, so you can take a look. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research, because you might not need one that's specifically supposed to be for trail cameras. You may be able to get just a regular solar panel. You know a little bit about solar. I tried to learn on it a couple of years ago, and I figured out, I learned a little bit about it. It's not too complicated if you just take the time to get to learn. It's not as complicated as you might think. But you can use it for whatever, you know, if you need solar panel technology. Anyways, try to wrap this aspect of it up. Yeah, you may be able to just get like different kinds of solar panels, hook it up like you would anything for solar, RV, or whatever. on a smaller scale for this, you might not have to buy this, but it may be more cost effective as long as these perform well. But some solar panels, they perform better than others. There's different types of solar panels, you know, different manufacturers, but there's different types of solar panel technology. There's like mono, I don't remember what it's called, but anyways, so let's go back to the Browning Spec Ops. I'm gonna open up this little I got my shorts on. I don't like really wearing shorts. This is something I sleep in. But I'm still trying to wake up. I'm tired. I had to work yesterday. It says alkaline batteries, but I think you can use lithium. It's pretty straightforward. It's not complicated. It really is. It's not like trying to operate a fancy camera, you know. So, you know, anyways, I'll show you a demonstration with the HP, the Recon Force HP5 Elite. Man, they give it such a big name, you know. But so let's take a look at this one since I got the batteries already in it. It's the same layout. Another thing is when you put, you want to put your SD card and your batteries in first before you ever turn it on. Turn it on and go to delete all. I'll show you. And you want to erase everything, because when it does that, it also formats the SD card. I don't know if that means it optimizes it or just makes it to where it's making it more compatible with the camera's processing process. Anyways, when you turn on, it does like this. Okay. And see, after me putting it out a week, and I took like 40 some videos, set to 2 minutes on the Elite, so yeah, I went over all this in the video, so I'm gonna have to remake it, and I'll go over that aspect of things here in a minute. But anyways, I should turn it back on. Anyways, so you press mode, okay? And you got camera set up, playback, home screen. And you use this directional pad to go up, down, okay? And it'll say 101. So you click E to enter. You set up your date and time. You go to operation mode. You can put on trail cam, video, or time lapse. I got it set to video. Let me see. Operation mode. Let's see here. Okay, it's on video. Let's see here. There we go. Alright. Photo quality, if you want pictures, you can change the quality. Video quality, video length. I got mine set to 2 minutes. Now, with this camera, when you have it on for 2 minutes, you know, it records for 2 minutes. But if it keeps detecting movement, it'll continue to record. I got some videos, it's up to like 5 minutes, then it stops for a certain amount of time. I'm still trying to get a little familiar with, once it stops, how long does it have to wait before it'll start recording again after the fact. So anyways, he turns off, so you gotta kind of do it a little fast here. Might get a little frustrating if you're not familiar with it. But video quality, I have it set to ultra. Okay. I guess you push mode and it goes back for you. You got photo delay, multi-shot, HDR. You know, that HDR, it's high dynamic range. You can turn it on or off. But what that allows is when it's on night mode, or when you're recording at night, it takes what light that it can gather and it enhances that, so you got a clear picture. You can see that on my previous uploaded videos of the footage, raw footage of this. You can set the temperature unit to Fahrenheit or Celsius. It records that. You can see that at the bottom of the screen. You can name your camera. I just have this one as camera 1. Image data strip. Let's see what that is. I forgot what that is. Motion test, I haven't done that. Motion detection. Battery type, you can click the type of battery. Lithium, because I got lithium batteries. It may make it more efficient, you know. Trigger speed, I have it set to fast. Default settings, if you click that, I think it just goes back to the way it comes initially. Time lapse frequency, let's see. I think I have it set to 30 seconds. Time lapse period. It says 3 hours. It only gives you 3 hours for 4 hours, so I said 3 hours. Our flash power, I have it set to long range. Blur reduction, it might give you a better, clear picture. I might try that later. Smart IR, I have it set to on. SD management, that's what you click on and you can erase everything and it'll format it. Or no, actually, I'll take that back. Delete all, erases everything, and it formats. SD management, what that does, if you turn that on, if you're recording video or pictures and it gets full, it will delete the first pictures and videos it took. It'll, you know, the oldest ones. So it'll do that. So it turns off if, you know, after so long. But and it has playback. You can go ahead and play back. But anyways, motion test, trigger speed, time lapse, R, and firmware upgrade. You use the model number here. You go to Browning's website and you check to see if it needs a firmware update. I think what you might have to do is take the SD card and put it in the SD card reader, because you'll need that for your computer if you don't already know that. And you might do it that way. I'm not sure. But so that's a brief overview. I'm gonna make a second video. I gotta do something here quickly, but I'm gonna make a second video about this and we're gonna continue talking about it. So I'll see you here next time on the ground. We're gonna go over some more stuff on part 2, but I'll get back with you on the next video. So click the subscribe or the like, or leave a comment in the section below if you're interested, and I'll see you here next time on the ground.